What if you didn't have to stay within the lines? Because there's actually no lines. We've all used coloring books and know how relaxing it can be to color inside the lines. But what if there were no lines, like in this reverse coloring book? Whoever came up with this idea is a genius. Well, let's just say I got hooked. And it's just as relaxing as a coloring book, if not more, as there's a certain freedom in reversing the process. When I discovered reverse coloring books, I immediately browsed through Amazon and picked a couple of books that stood out to me. Look how beautiful some of these pages are. I can see myself doing these while watching TV or on a plane ride. This first book has a little bit of everything. Some sceneries and landscapes, some loose watercolor flowers and bouquets, some animals like birds and butterflies, and even abstract backgrounds that you can draw your own designs. But the bird is calling my name. The second book is divided into 4 sections, depicting the 4 elements: water with pages in some bluish tones and an under the sea theme, fire with bright warm colors and very abstract paintings, air with beautiful sky-like sceneries with flying birds, and earth with lush green landscape backgrounds. I start with the bird, as I love birds, and just draw the lines around the body with a black fine line marker. I'm a bit apprehensive because I can't figure out where to define the lines to make it look like a bird, as the watercolor is undefined in some areas, and I don't know how to draw. But I see some feather-like shapes in the tail, so I start drawing them very loosely. And I feel they look great, but I honestly don't know what to do with the bottom, as it's just too abstract, and I don't know how to proceed. I start following some of the loose lines and letting my hand intuitively guide me. And I suddenly start seeing this tree branch at the bottom that wasn't there before. And my hand just continues drawing lines until it stops. And I actually feel happy with the drawing. I feel very relaxed, so I want to start another one. That whimsical heart at the beginning was calling my name. So I start drawing around it, but this time with a black brush tip Faber-Castell Pitt pen, as I want thicker brush lines around the heart. I want to make markings, but I don't know what will look good. So in the meantime, I grab a pink fine line marker and outline some of the pink areas, making lines and dots, and then switching to a burgundy brush tip Pitt pen. I go back and forth between the pens, loosely making marks, dots, lines, but I realize that I don't have as much experience in mark making like I thought I did. Maybe taking a Zentangle tutorial would help me here. However, I do love the looseness of the design, and I feel way more relaxed than before, even if I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I realize that my intuition takes over at this point again, and I let it run wild. Honestly, I didn't expect this to happen. I thought I would just feel relaxation, but connecting to my intuitive artist self is even better. It's the best I've felt in a while. I end up loosely drawing little hearts around the large heart and write the words "Love Art." I even journal about how I feel at the moment. It's amazing that it can act as a journal as well. I did not expect that either. I'm so excited that I want to do some more. And although I really want to try some flowers, I decide to experiment in the second book. The abstract fire designs are so bright and they really call my name, so I start with them. But I feel it's too abstract for me right now, and I have to fill it in with too many markings, which I feel I have to go back and learn how to do. So I leave the fire design for now and go with one of the underwater scenes, as they are a bit more defined. And you know how much I love the ocean, so this is perfect. I outline the seaweed with a black marker as well as the bubbles, creating a bubble highlight inside. I continue all the way up, outlining the fish and even creating some more bubbles all around to enhance the under the sea look. This is my favorite one so far, and I feel I'm on a roll. I can seriously do this all day, but that wouldn't be fair to you. And although I really want to try the one with the green sceneries like the one with the stag, I want to try one with flowers even more. but there's so many nice ones to choose from. I love the butterfly one, and oh my god, look at the tiger. I love this one too. I think we'll keep those two for a plane ride I'm going in a few weeks. I think I want to do this bouquet, and I start outlining it with my fine line marker, as it's my favorite way so far. I outline around all the flowers, leaf fronds, and all the loose watercolor blobs. And it looks so amazing. I would never be able to create a painting like this, as I don't know how to watercolor that way either, let alone draw. But following around the color and outlining with lines, that I can do. I am really feeling relaxed now, even more than before, and I add some dots inside the petals and some lines for movement. It just amazes me that I can draw so well with little effort, and again, I'm doing it intuitively without even thinking about whether it's right or wrong. Last time I had this exact feeling is when I discovered neurographic art and interpreted it to fit my own style. If you want to know what neurographic art is, then click this video right here, or check out how I do it in reverse right here, similarly to the coloring books with this unique technique.